Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. My name is Josh, and today we'll be talking about Solana, a in-depth video about Solana's AI-based forecast, in its tabular view, the retirement model, updated crypto evaluation for Solana, whether it's discerning whether it's overvalued or undervalued, and its regression analysis. The forecast for Solana, this is our machine learning based model trained on Solana's weekly price action since April 2020 till this week ending in June 2nd. Current price for Solana at around $167. Um, the base case scenario forecasted by our model, this is again not financial advice, trained on Solana's price action and using machine learning techniques such as ARIMA, XGBoost, and LSTM. This is not some prompt engineering on any large language model. This is in-house developed machine learning output of this model with one standard deviation accuracy. The bull zone is in green, the base case is in orange, and the red zone is the bear case. So between the base case and the bear at the red line. So the base case going forward for Solana, now that we are in going to be in June pretty soon, the for the week closing in on June 2nd, the price forecasted by our model is at around $171, and it gets extended to about $200 sometime in September. That is the base case, which the assumption is the market is not too bullish or bearish, kind of a slow trudge along the way, not a monumental upswing like Solana had between October and November, when the price was between $20 and less than month. The average price grew by about three times to $60. So this is the base case scenario. If on the other hand the market turns bullish, the one standard deviation bull case ceiling for Solana from for starting from June is at around $190, all the way to September at around $358, and again the previous all-time high was at around $237. Towards the end of the year, around that November time frame, if the bull case were to be back, the AI-based forecast for Solana at around $450 around November. In terms of the bear case for Solana, if there were to have a pullback for Sol, what is a good idea to know is what is a theoretical bottom with 70% confidence level. Our model has said at around price action between $90 and $150 would be a zone to watch for at any point from now and November. So the purpose of these AI-based forecasts is not to tell what will happen in the market tomorrow, but to be prepared for all the possible three scenarios when the market goes up, down, or sideways. What are the key levels to watch when if the rally is overheated or oversold at any point in time. So this is the AI-based forecast. We also have it in a tabular view for those who are interested. Um, and all of the content on the website is available for free. You don't have to sign up or pay for anything. So the crypto retirer, which is our CAGR based or compound growth based model, looks at three possible scenarios for any particular crypto, at least the ones which are in top 20, and looks at their price growth in a base case scenario which is at 8%, the realistic scenario which is 15%, and the optimistic scenario which is 22% growth year over year. Solana's growth, you can see that there are instances when Sol grows at 8% in not in a week but around in 30 days or so. So an 8% annual growth is not too optimistic or bullish in that sense. So if Solana were to grow at 8% from now to 2040, the price would be at around 420. But as you have seen that our bull case target for the year 2024 is itself is at around $450. So just an exercise for considering an 8% CAGR. The number of SOL tokens without any staking required to be a millionaire in 2040 would be at around without staking at around 2000 SOL tokens. If on the other hand Sol manages to grow at 15% year over year between now and 2040, the price would be at around $1100. the number of Sol token needed without any staking to be a uh, Sol millionaire in 2040 would be at around 911. So and if you would like to change the time instead of 2040, you're interested in 2034, you can, on this axis you can just hover over that year on the y-axis, and you'd x-axis, and you would get the corresponding number of Sol token needed to be a millionaire, as well as the price of Sol in that particular year. In terms of 22%, which is an optimistic case, and these numbers are not randomly selected. These numbers are analyzed using Bitcoin's growth over the past 14-15 years. Bitcoin grew by about 45% year over year. So applying dividing everything by 2, that's how we get a 22%, and again dividing that 45% by 3, which is a realistic case, and by 5, which is a base case or a bear case scenario. So 22% growth, at 22% compound annual growth, Sol's price in 2040 would be at around $2,600, pretty close to what Ethereum's price is right now. And in that case, the number of Sol tokens needed to be a Sol millionaire would be without staking Sol is at around 375. So this is our Sol retirer model, and discerning today if Sol is overvalued or undervalued. Essentially, is when Sol's price over here in the week of Jan 21st week of 2024, that's when Solana started being over here at slightly overvalued. You can see over here, yeah. So in the week of actually, let's zoom it out over here. In the week of December 11th of 2023, uh, that was the last week before the rally took Solana up on its overvaluation journey on December 18th. That's when the price shot above $100. That's when Solana went on its journey to become this red line, surpassing this zero threshold, which is a MVRV Z-score based discerner. If the red line is above zero, that means that the crypto is overvalued, and below zero is undervalued. Solana at one point had its Z-score less than -1, and that was around week of June 2022, June 6th, when price was at around $30. And you can see during the FTX collapse, again Solana revisited this -1.08. So that is again whenever the Z score is less than -1, that's the deep undervaluation territory for a crypto. Right now, again, Sol is at around 0.5 Z score, so definitely overvalued, but not as overvalued at it as it was during middle of March of 2024, when the price was at around $200. So just to analyze Solana's regression bands, which is a polynomial regression function wrapped around Solana's price action. You can see the purpose of this polynomial regression function is, instead of logarithmic regression, which says that price has to trend up with time, this function has an upswing and a downswing. That is, during the bear market, the regression function is in downswing, and when the bull market begins, the function takes the shape of an upswinging trend line. Right now, per this polynomial regression function, as Solana is in an upswing, the theoretical fair value is at around $600 for Sol. But if you were a bit conservative than that, you can see that one standard deviation floor for Sol is at around $370. And if you believe that Sol is still is it still overvalued or undervalued per this regression analysis, even a two standard deviation bottom for Sol at this point in time is at around $200. So definitely falls between the two standard deviation and three standard deviation bottom, where the three standard deviation per this analysis is at around $113. So the purpose is to analyze where, if the market is in an upswing like it was during early part or late part of 2020, you can see that the blue line has a tendency to go up, and halt at one point. And when the regression bands take a downturn, that's when all these theoretical possibilities have to be shifted down. So we are not in that phase at this moment. That means Sol's price is going and trending up with time, but let's keep this model in mind, and when we have further information about price action, this model gets updated week by week. So right now the key levels to watch are if the price were to capitulate the $113 level, and if the price were to rise the $204 level, and subsequently the $370 level would be the key levels to watch for Solana. So with this, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you like this content. If you did, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.